Hey guys, Mr. B here, bringing you another awesome math video. This one on finding the equation of a line when you're given 2 points, and this particular video is on slope point form. So if you don't remember what slope point form is, slope point form is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So it's a little different than y equals mx plus b. It doesn't have the y-intercept there. So this question is why slope point form is kind of useful. It's really, it doesn't have as many applications of y equals mx plus b, but it is really useful in this way. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the slope of these 2 points. So if you're not sure on how to find the slope, I have a little bit more of a video dedicated to that. You can check it out. So slope, of course, is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So anytime you have 2 points, you want to find the slope, make sure you do this. And even if you're on a test and you can't remember exactly what you have to do, you can always do this. So remember the formula, and then you can always find the slope of 2 points. So let's just label these for the sake of convenience. So x1, y1, x2, and y2. And when my students are starting out, they always want to do this. So by all means, if you want to, you can go ahead and do this. So I'm going to put in my x2, my y2. So 5 subtract negative 5 all over. So there's my y2 subtract my y1. So you got to really be careful with the negatives when you're using this formula. And then x2, 1 subtract 7. So we do the math on top here. So 5 subtract negative 5 is 10 over negative 6. Oops. I'm just going to tidy that up a little bit. Negative 6. So I'm going to reduce that fraction. They're both divisible by 2. So that leaves me with negative 5 over 3. So I don't like to leave the negative sign in the bottom. I usually throw it to the top or just put it out, in line with the division, the fraction sign, or whatever you want to call the division sign. So it doesn't matter really, but I prefer the fraction, the negative in the top. So you should probably do something similar to that. Your teacher probably does something similar. So now that we have the slope, really our work is done. All we have to do now is choose which point we want to choose. And I'm going to choose this one. I'll actually do both, but I'll choose this one first. So this, again, the important thing to remember is that this x1 and y1, it doesn't matter if it's this x, this one, or this one. I arbitrarily named these. Doesn't matter. You could have called it, reversed it, as long as you use one of these points. Because this is what this x1 and y1 represents. It's just a point on the line. And both of these points are on the line that we're trying to find. So I have y minus, and my number here for y1 in this case is this guy, so 5 is equal to m negative 5 over 3. And then I have x minus x1. So there it is. There's a possible answer for the equation of my line. So the next equation, if I use the other point, so let's say you want to use the other point. So again, it's y subtract my y value, 5, is equal to negative 5 over 3, and x minus 7. So that negative right here is going to change to y plus 5 is equal to negative 5 over 3, x minus 7. And there it is. We are done. So those are 2 possible answers. If you graph those, they will get you the exact same line. So guys, I hope this helps. This is why slope point form is kind of important. So it's really useful for a test. It makes it a lot easier than having to mess around trying to do algebraically find the y-intercept, which is kind of a pain. So if the question asks or find the equation of a line, do this, and that gets you the equation of a line. All right, guys, good luck, and see you guys in class. Thanks for watching.